Everybody, it's Michael, the DFS genius, and it's finally some NBA time. The finals, the Warriors against Toronto. All right, everybody, I know y'all been waiting for NBA to come back so we can get us some of these slates going. Now, unfortunately, it's only a showdown slate, but you can still make some money off some showdown slate. Be contrary and leave you a little bit of money on the table, leave you $1,000 on the table, go with somebody that may get a good, maybe 15-minute run, put yourself up maybe 20 fantasy points. That's where you have to go to win these showdown slates, everybody. So, let's get started with my first pick. Alright, my first pick is going to be Stephen Curry. Now, Stephen Curry, whether it's home, whether it's on the road, this kid is on fire. His last game on the road, he got a 77. His last three are 77, 49, 58, a 60, and a 46. So, if I was you, think of putting Curry in your captain spot. Because if Curry goes in your captain spot, he puts up, say, possibly 90 points. And then nobody else on the slate even gets close to putting up that many points. And then you're going to have to try to catch up 40 points somewhere in your lineup. And it's just not going to happen. So if I was you, I would definitely either go Stephen Curry or my next pick, which is Kawhi Leonard. Now, Kawhi Leonard, definitely, especially at home, he likes to put up some big numbers. If you take a look at his rep sheet, he's got a 65, a 63, a 40, and a 59. Now, not sure yet who will be guarding Kawhi. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of Iguodala, because Iguodala is probable now coming into the game. So I believe he'll be out there maybe 35 minutes. So Iguodala's defense on Kawhi Leonard, if you're trying to stay away from Kawhi Leonard and fade him, which I don't suggest, there are some other options. So you have Draymond Green at 15,000. You have Siakam at 13,000. You have Klay Thompson at 12,000. Now, Draymond Green. Draymond Green can go out there and put up a triple-double any night. And at 1,500, he is about 2,000 cheaper than Kawhi Leonard. Now, if Kawhi Leonard happens to get shut down by Iguodala, which I really don't see happening, especially at home, I would definitely go to Draymond Green. My next pick helped me win a little bit of cash in the last showdown slate a couple weeks back, is Pascal Siakam. Now, Pascal Siakam, he's put up a 26, a 43, a 20, and a 49. And if you just look at his minutes are there. 42, 36, 23, 51. Now, the thing with Siakam is Siakam loves to get in early foul trouble. Now, I see Steph Curry going up there, rushing the floor, putting some layups up there, and possibly Siakam fouling him, and possibly getting 3 fouls in the first half. So if I was you, just tread carefully, because if you're not going to go Siakam, we'll get down to my next pick. Very cheap, 9,000. And this is at the captain spot, everybody. 9,000 for Marc Gasol at the captain spot. Now, if you're doing one lineup, I wouldn't say put him as your captain. But if you're doing multiple 20, 30 lineups, have a couple of Marc Gasol as your captain. $9,000, man, that's going to let you fit at least maybe a Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, and a Klay Thompson, possibly, maybe a Siakam. But regardless, on this slate, no matter how you stack it, you're going to need some value. You're going to need some Danny Green, maybe some Jordan Bell, depending who gets out on the court and plays. Now, of course, Danny Green's going to start. So if you want to go to Danny Green, you could definitely go to Danny Green. The kid's just not knocking down his shots. he has been cold, ice cold. He hasn't been putting up many shots. If you look lately, he's only got 14 minutes, 16 minutes, 25, 34. They started taking his minutes away because he's just not knocking down that corner three. And last game, he had a lot of open corner threes, and he just cannot knock them down. He got a steal at the beginning, made me happy. I was ahead of the field for a second until he ended up just dropping literally 8 points, which killed me. Because if you have 8 points in a showdown lineup, chances are you're not going to cash. And if you do cash, you're not going to cash much. You may cash $1, $2. But that's not what we're in this for. We're in this to win that million. We're in this to win the top prize, whether it's 600, 6,000, 1,500, whatever it may be. So, Danny Green can get you there. So if you look, he can get you a 30, 23, or 20, or 21, which you can definitely use. But if you look down here on the 23rd, he can definitely take a fat shit in your lineup and give you a 3. And if you're doing a $25 single entry, $20 single entry, even a $5 single entry, that's $5 that you just threw in the garbage. Bam. Just threw it out the window. So be careful when you're making these showdown slates, everybody. Don't try to get too cute because it is not going to work. I started maybe months back, many months back, and I try to get cute with my showdown slates. I try to stack 3 good guys and then 3 of the top range, maybe a couple 10,000, 9,000, and I try to get cute with some $1,800, $2,000 players, and I just wasn't cashing. Was not cashing because what you have to do is try to fit as many studs in your lineup as you can and get that one pick that maybe can go out there on value for maybe 3,200, 2,000 and get you 15 to 20 points. But in a showdown slate, everybody, it is all about that captain pick. Now, I want to highlight a couple things here with Serge Ibaka and Kevon Looney. Now, Kevon Looney may get some minutes taken away from him because if you haven't been keeping up, you can see that Boogie Cousins, he's back. He is back. Kerr said he's not sure how many minutes he's going to play, but Boogie said he logged in some full practices. He feels decent. He didn't feel like that injury was as bad as it was when he got in on the court. He said on the court he thought that it was over, but as you can see, he's going to be back in there tomorrow, so he may be taking minutes away from Kevon Looney. So if you were planning on getting cute and putting Looney in all of your lineups, I would not advise that because with Cousins back, Cousins is going to be on that field maybe 25 on the field, on the court for a good 25, 30 minutes. That's what I'm projecting him for. Now, if he goes over 30 minutes, I'll be heavily surprised. I do not think he's going to get more than 30 minutes. I would say roughly 20, 25 minutes is what you're going to get from Cousins. Now, if you're going to start Cousins, which I would not recommend, I mean, at a captain spot at 10,000, that's just a little too much, but if you want to fit him as a flex, you can definitely go there at $7,000, but again, I'm not sure how many minutes he's going to get. So if you put him in, you see him, oh, look, Cousins got half of the first quarter and gave me a 12 so far, and then sits the whole second, comes out for part of the third, sits the fourth. You never know. They're not trying to rush him back. I know it's the finals, but if it goes 7 games, we're going to need Cousins and don't want to throw him out there to get him injured right away. So take your dart throw if you want to pick yourself some Cousins, everybody. All right. Now I got 2 more picks left. Sorry, 3. But my first one, I want to show you guys, which I was talking to you about, captain, is Marc Gasol. Recently, his minutes are staying steady, 26, 29, 30, 45. The longer Cousins is out there, it's going to be great for Gasol. I believe Gasol's going to get himself I want to say maybe 15 points, 3 blocks, and a good maybe, I'd say double-double. I'll give him 11 rebounds tonight because the Warriors just don't really like to rebound. I know Draymond Green tries to get out there, but sometimes you end up seeing Steph Curry get 10 rebounds. Steph Curry can get out there and pull a triple-double because I don't know if these rebounds just fall into Curry's lap, but sometimes he goes out there and he'll jump in the middle of it, middle of all these big old guys, and he'll get that rebound. Curry's a monster. Now, if you want to get yourself some Gasol at 6,000, I'm stacking Gasol 60-70% of my lineups today. Period. At that price, at his ceiling that he can reach, if you see the 40 and the 41 down here, you are definitely going to need that in your lineup if he can put something like that up there for you. And especially at $6,000, everybody. Alright, hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm a little tired, about to head off into work here in a minute. This coffee is just not working, everybody. It's not working. I'm about to just pour it on my face. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and get to my next pick, which is Kyle Lowry. I love saying Kyle Lowry's name just because I say it a little funny. Lowry. It's Michael Lowry. Alright, everybody. So, Kyle Lowry, his minutes have been great. 41, 39, 34, 30, 39, 40. His usage recently has been great. 15%, 20%, 21% in the last 3. Now, the last 3 against Golden State, everybody, that's why I'm pointing out Kyle Lowry. I will have him in a lot. Because the last 3 against Golden State, he's gotten a 55, a 46, and then a 0. Because I don't believe he played that game when he got a 0. So definitely get yourself some Kyle Lowry, everybody. At 7,800, you cannot go wrong. Especially if you're going to fade, maybe fade a Siakam, fade a Kawhi Leonard, fade a Klay Thompson, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you are, throw yourself some Kyle Lowry. At home, the kid loves to go ham out there. I don't know what it is. That crowd gets him going crazy. He loves it. All right, everybody. And for my last pick is going to be Klay Thompson. Now, Klay Thompson, whether it's at home, on the road, these playoffs, without Durant, he's been clutch. His minutes are just insane. 45, 40, 37, 41, 40, 46. And he's matching his minutes pretty much with his fantasy points. 40, 42, 31, 39, 33. Klay Thompson has been on fire recently. Ever since Durant left, the Splash Brothers have been happening to pick up the slack and pick up the points, and Klay Thompson has done it. He's put the cape on, walked out there with Steph Curry, and them two have been tearing it up. I'm going to be going crazy throughout the free agency to see if we're going to keep Klay Thompson or Durant or Boogie. But regardless, we're going to be all right. But Klay Thompson, his defense, his shots, they're going to need him out there for at least 40 minutes. I would say even maybe a 45-minute game for Klay Thompson, because he's going to have to guard some Siakam, small, maybe 10 minutes on Kawhi. I see Steph and Kyle Lowry mixing it up together. And I see Boogie and Gasol matching up. So get yourself some Klay Thompson. And now I know Siakam has great defense, but last series his defense wasn't really all that great. I mean, he held it down. But again, if he gets in foul trouble, that's going to leave Klay out there with some Van Fleet on him, some Norman Powell on him, and I think Klay Thompson will just bury him all over. I ain't going to get too crazy, but I see another 40-point game coming from Klay Thompson. Now, I'm going to have Thompson as a couple of my captains because I know he's scoring dependent, but he can get the steals. He can get a couple blocks. He can put up 30 real points, and he can definitely get you there. Now, remember, in the showdown slate, if you want to go and put a Gasol or a Kyle Lowry or a Klay Thompson in your captain spot. Yes, that's fine, but it may not work out. You need a lot of things to happen for that to work. Now, say all the players go out there and everybody just everybody drops down shots. Everybody's getting their points. Everybody's putting up a 30. Nobody's really going ham, like ham. Like somebody dunked out a 30, 30 points, 30 points. Everybody's averaging 30 on that floor. Then definitely the Gasol captain would have worked for you. Now, if Kawhi or Steph or even Kyle Lowry go out there, put up what Curry last time had 100 and maybe 10 points up there in the captain spot. Now, if you didn't have him there, you didn't win the top prize, period. Because you can say anybody in your flex was maybe 40 to 30 points away from Steph Curry's numbers because he just went completely ham. He put up literally a 77. 77. Now you multiply that by 1.5 and that's going to get you somewhere around 115-ish, which is insane. Now if you don't have the right captain and the captain goes ham, you are not going to cash. You're going to see yourself start going down, 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 and eventually out of the money. All right, everybody. Now, I'm just going to give my top 3 captain picks for the day. Now, to fit these captains in, you're going to have to get somebody at the 2,000 range, and you're not going to be able to get a lot of the studs. My first captain pick is going to be Steph Curry. Because again, if Steph Curry can go out there and get you a 77, that's 100 and something points in your captain spot. And you're going to need that. Next one is Kawhi Leonard. Now Kawhi Leonard also can go out there. If he gets the rebounds, the blocks, and the steals, and puts up a 40-point game, he can get you a 65, a 63, maybe even a 70. And then, if you have him in your captain spot getting 70, Curry in your flex getting a 70, Kawhi's going to have about 110, Curry will have 70, and if you have the rest of your slate right, you are going to cash a lot of money, my friend. Now, that Marc Gasol highlight, everybody, he's one of my captains because he's very cheap and he has the potential, he has the ceiling to go out there and put up that 60-point game, and we all know he can. It's just, are his threes dropping? Is his hook shot going in? Is he making his free throws? Is he getting blocks? Is he getting the rebounds? If he does all that, you're set. All right, everybody. My last captain pick is going to be, like I was telling you earlier, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can go out there and put you up 40 real points, get you 5-6 rebounds, and possibly a steal. And this kid even gets a lot of blocks. He's going to be out there for 42. You could even stretch it and say 45 minutes, depending how the game goes, because they're going to need him out there. They're going to need him out there regardless. And just to get those minutes in your lineup, if he's productive, you can take down the slate, everybody. All right. I'm just happy that the finals are back. Get fresh off of work, come back, watch a little bit of ball, get a couple of videos ready for y'all. I am not doing an MLB video for today, but I will have 2 MLB videos up for you tomorrow. I'll have one for the morning slate in the afternoon, and I'll also have the Game 2 finals up for you. Now, if you're following me, please like and share, everybody. Every like is appreciated. I'm just trying to get started on something new. I found out that I was very good at this fantasy stuff, so I wanted just to give my knowledge out there to everybody, try to help you guys out. Now, give me some reviews, everybody, good or bad reviews. They all help. Now, what I want to tell everybody is when NFL comes, we're going to be eating, my friends. NFL is my thing. I love the NFL. I bleed it. I've won plenty of my fantasy football leagues. I kill it in football, everybody. So when it gets that time, subscribe, come to my channel, and we are going to be eating lobster and steak, my friends. Alrighty then. Well, I got to get out, got to get ready, finished up for work, drive on down there, and start my day and teach these children. Alright, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there. Have a good day at work, everybody. If anybody has any questions or comments, let me know. Email me, send me a comment, whatever you may like, and I will get right back to you, everybody. Alright, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day.